Take your corn to the mill on the river bend. The wheel keeps turning, but it ain't grinding grain. The miller smiles and the miller takes your load, and what comes out ain't flour and it ain't sold. The bone mill turns in the dark below the ridge. The bone mill grinds below the covered bridge. Come willing or come wandered to its door. The bone mill grinds and always grinds for more. I drove my wagon down the river road. My wife had sent me with a heavy load. The old mill upstream burned in 49, so I went to the one below the hemlock pine. The miller was a tall man, white across the back. He took my grain, told me to come back. He said 2 hours, maybe 2 and change. I walked down to the river in the narrow range between the mill and woods, and stood and heard a sound beneath the grinding, like a word, or like a dozen words all pressed together, like voices in the machinery of weather. I went back early to see the flour come out. The hopper door was shut, but I heard the sound, and through a crack in the boards I put my eye. And what I saw I will not render. Why I walked back to my wagon without the grain. I told my wife I lost it in the rain. She sent me back, and I went down the long way. I gave that mill a wide road for my days, but other men brought corn and other men went home with flour that rose too wide and made the bread too prone to stick inside the throat, like it belonged to something other than the grain. Something wrong. The mill has been there longer than the county. The mill has been there longer than the bounty of any memory or deed or name. The bone mill turns and the bone mill stays the same. Don't take your corn to the mill on the river bend. The wheel keeps turning, but it ain't grinding grain. The miller smiles and the miller takes your load, and what comes out ain't flour and it ain't sold. The bone mill turns in the dark below the ridge. The bone mill grinds below the covered bridge. Come willing or come wander to its door. The bone mill grinds and always grinds for more. They dredged the river underneath the mill in spring. They pulled up 17 things. The sheriff filled his report and sealed it fast. The miller was gone before the day was past. The mill stood empty 3 years to the week. Then the wheel started turning in the creek, with no one inside and no grain on the floor, and the grinding sound rose up like before.